Nunca digas no, nunca digas no. Cuando sientas palpitar tu corazón, cuando sientas que el amor ha llegado a tu puerta de desamor.
Yeah. There's been too many times where I have to feel the heartache and discomfort. Too many times making it through all of these hardships. And why would anyone want to stay alive and continue to strive? Too many times where I was pushed my hardest and just said fuck it. So many opportunities I didn't stick with and commit. I mean shit, I'm only 26. Then why do I feel as if I lived a lifetime? I know that I'm supposed to be in my prime, but I feel I have already ran out of time. And will the pieces left align? Will I ever get out of this bind? Will I continue to drift over the lines? Too many times I catch myself wondering the same exact thing. Somewhere deep inside me tells me I'll be fine. And all the happiness, tears, and laughs that this world brings. Hundreds of thousands of people all on strings. And only if we could fix our broken limbs with some pins and springs. Constantly fighting for something unknown. And no one ever wants to die alone. But when you've taken your last breath, they will bury you by yourself with a name and a tombstone. Well, you've made it, you've hit life's last milestone. So here's a nice box that you will now call home. For all in eternity you will now sleep alone. And if you're lucky, the animals will eat your bones. Too many times life's fell out of line. Too many times someone told me I'd be fine. Too many times ties that bind that just rewind. There were so many truths that are hidden lies. Why do I still try? Why do I still try? How can I call this home? For I'm so far out of reach into the unknown. And raindrops are falling, they feel like stones. Only if we had a choice whether or not we come or go. Instead of at any moment, the blink of an eye you're put below. We're all walking corpses to our own show. And what's the point of planting a seed to see it grow? To wither, wilt, and shrivel away? Too many times catching myself thinking we're all destined to die straight from the beginning. And no matter your upbringing. Too many times where I have to deal with the unforgiving. But this world is very convincing. Too many times life's fell out of line. Too many times someone told me I'd be fine. Too many times ties that bind that just rewind. There are so many truths that are hidden lies. Why do I still try? Why do I still try? Yeah. So here I stand today, a different pair of shoes, same lace, same scars, same face, dealing with the same bullshit, just a different day. And still wondering, losing myself in space, and more problems with no solutions that I face. And mind constantly struggling to keep up in this race. And why else would I still be awake this late? Too many times hoping for the best, but only getting the worst case. Too many times where the pieces don't fall into place. So here we go again, more time to get high is just a waste. And maybe once it's all said and done, I'll get to be at a higher place, if there's such a thing. It kinda just seems like a dream. I guess all I can do now is in myself believe. And working every day, struggling, please. It's hard enough already, I can't breathe. And there are no more tricks up these sleeves. It's no bluff, keeping up with today's standard of living is tough. Especially when you have that crave for that rush. And without it, everything's fucked. And always pressing our luck, just trying to collect a quick buck. And out here, no matter where you are, life is rough. Rut after rut after rut. Is there ever actually a time of peace? Like fuck, inexhaustibly stuck. And always go with what your gut tells you and stay reluctant. And all people place judgment. And everyone has their own addicted substance. And drugs are just so seductive. But like TNT, it's pure destruction. And no fucks are given for trusting, because everyone is bluffing. End of discussion. Too many times life's fell out of line. Too many times someone told me I'd be fine. Too many times ties that bind that just rewind. There are so many truths that are hidden lies. Why do I still try? Why the fuck do I still try? Too many times.